Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Dive Addiction. Today, I got my cousin over here with me. We're getting ready to go on his first night dive. So, hope you guys enjoy this. We're getting ready to drop down, have some fun. I'm just gonna take it nice and easy. He's new, and like I said, first night dive, so we'll see what happens. Alright, here we are up at the surface, getting ready to go down. I stick the camera in the water and see all these little baby fish just swimming around us. They came in for the light. And we're down here at the old dock. There's this little tree. This thing's really pretty during the daytime. I'm not even gonna lie, it's kind of eerie at night. My cousin's, he was a little bit nervous about getting off and getting into the water because he's got this fear of getting in the water where he can't see the bottom, and nighttime just makes it a little bit more creepy. I'm not even gonna lie. Everything, it can be absolutely beautiful during the day. My next video I'm going to post will actually have this spot in the day. It's really pretty. You gotta see that. Here comes this bass. I love the way their eyes light up. It's a really pretty color of orange. Shine my light on him, be able to see straight through him. It's really cool. And then this monster just comes out of nowhere. That thing is huge. Video does not do the size of that thing justice at all. That thing is gargantuan. And there's this little tadpole right here in the center of the screen swimming across. I didn't even see him while I was down there. I just seen that in the video. It was really cool find. Now my cousin's always been a fisherman, and true story, every time I've been out with him fishing, he outfishes me 10 to 1. It's kind of annoying. So I got him hooked on the underwater world last year. He actually ended up getting certified almost a year to the date after I did. Started showing him videos and talking to him about getting into scuba diving. Told him where to go to get classes, where to go to get gear. And it's been a good time ever since. He went down to Florida. He actually seen sharks before I did. I guess that goes back to the whole out fishing me thing. You had to find a shark before I did, but it's okay. I've seen sharks now. But I really enjoy being able to get my family out, do things like this, show them my world. Anytime I can get a new diver out, no matter what their skill level is, I totally enjoy just taking them out, showing them the new world. And I took him on his first dive, and then I also took him on his first night dive. It's pretty enjoyable. Back here having a good time. He's just looking around. He spots out a few fish on me. This one that I'm getting ready to come up on, you don't really get to see it in the video, but he chased this little bluegill, a little tiny bluegill, and he almost had it. All I see is a little trail of bluegill taking off. There it goes, little bluegill shooting away. Really hard to see on video.
was just hunting on little weekends.
Yeah, it's on a night dive can be kind of eerie. So if you've got somebody with you that you want to take on a night dive, just try to make sure you're keeping them comfortable, keep checking on them, letting them know everything's good. Point out stuff that's going to make their dive just a little bit better. And probably don't be a prick like I'm about to be here in a minute, because I know where some creepy stuff is in this quarry, and I'd like to point it out. We didn't quite make it all the way to where I wanted to go. I wanted to take him down to the tube since it was just me and him, but he ended up having an issue. I really wanted to take him down there and show him to Jason, because that finding that at night, that's creepy. But we'll have to settle for what I find here in a minute instead. A little bluegill shooting away from him. Night diving is definitely something that I really enjoy. I know exactly where it's at, so I gotta point it out to him. It's this old Halloween decoration. I don't know exactly what it used to be. It's never had a head since I've been diving here, but it's still creepy because it's just like hanging there and you can see its hands. So I make sure I point that part out to him. We're going to continue down this line. This line's going to run us right to the old school bus and the new school bus. The clarity in this water right now is actually really good. There is quite a bit of particulate, as you can see in the video, but for me to be able to be on this line here in a second and be able to see the new school bus, it's better than it was during the day on this day of diving. Especially considering I could see it on just flashlights. Me and him were just signaling each other that we were okay. Anytime you're doing a night dive, if you want to ask your buddy if they're okay, just take your light, shine it down around their light, just do a circle around wherever their light's at, and then hold your light still, and then they should do a circle around your light to let you know that you're okay. Or if you just dim your light, like sometimes I'll cover mine up, and then they just do a circle in front of me, and I know that they're okay. Now, I was getting ready to go through this bus, this old bus, but I knew if I did, he would have an issue because he did not want to be alone in the water, and I completely understand that. Your first night dive, and you're a new diver. It's not ideal situation. I didn't feel comfortable with him going through it, so I didn't go through it. And he actually ends up saying later to me, like, hey, thanks for not going through that bus. I was kind of freaking out thinking you're getting ready to go through it, because in the daytime I'll go through this thing 100 times. I don't care. There's a few spots in this bus where the rust will grab you if you're not paying attention to what you're doing. So, like right here. Somebody actually was sitting up here on their knees and got their fin stuck in that, and that's when it got pushed down like that. But all in all, really amazing dive. It's nice to just get out, enjoy the dive with family. And then he's getting ready to have his issue here in a second. I guess he was having an issue with his wrist. You'll see him indicate it here in a minute, but I guess he went to catch himself. He was trying to catch his trim and pulled a muscle in his wrist or something. He just hurt his wrist. So as soon as he tells me that, I take him over to the new dog, and he was right there. He was trying to get my attention. I just really wasn't paying that much attention. Like, you can also see it right there. That's the signal for getting attention. Usually I do left and right, not up and down, because up and down I would usually more assume that that's somebody trying to adjust their trim. But he ends up getting my attention right here, so I check. There he goes. He did the left and right, so now I'm like, okay, what's up? Turn around, I'm checking on him. I don't really keep the camera pointed on him because that light on that camera is really bright. But he's telling me that he's got a problem with his wrist. I'm not 100% understanding what's going on at this point. And I don't know exactly what he wants to do about it. You don't really use your hands much in diving. That could have been something that we could just continue to dive on. It's not really a ending dive situation. But at the same time, you want to be able to make sure that you've got both your hands in case you need them during the dive. So I understand calling the dive. So I'm taking him up. There's a 20-foot platform. I'm taking him up. He doesn't really know why I'm taking him up here. And the reason that I'm taking him up here is because we were just down at about 40 feet. We don't really need to do a safety stop. My whole goal is to take him up. But I want to do a 3-minute safety stop just to make sure that he's good. Right here you can see him. He's giving me the thumbs up. I had to tell him before this that we were doing a safety stop. Both my computers were cleared, telling me we could go. So I give him the thumbs up. We start on our way up. I'm definitely going to have to go back here and get some more night dive videos because night diving at Gilboa is so beautiful. I love how eerie it looks. Like, it might be eerie to some, but it is absolutely beautiful to me. But if you like this video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave some comments down in the description below. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for watching all of my videos. And until the next time, I'll catch you guys in the water.
What's up? What's wrong?